Come on, say hi to the nice people. Yeah, we need to scoot the camera over a little bit. There he is. All right, stay down here. There he is. Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Our little guy is munching this morning. This is little Diesel, our newest family member, and you can see he's quite the handful. I don't think he's going to stay up here long with me being able to crochet and stuff. It depends. He just had his breakfast, so he's hopefully going to crash out here soon and get himself a little nap. But this is our newest family member. We had a Rottweiler before when we were in Arizona. We weren't able to bring him with us. And so he went to live with our friend who had a female purebred Rottie. And okay, I should have brought your toy with me because you're chomping on me, little guy. So, anyhow, I figured I'd show you all our newest family member, but his name is Diesel. Uh oh, no sound. I know we have sound over on. Okay, no chomping. Can you guys hear me on TikTok now? Sorry, y'all. As you can see, I've got our new little puppy, and let me see. Can you guys hear now? I've got my hands full, y'all. Um, I don't even have my little moderator account going yet. This is my newest puppy that we just got, and so anyhow, his name is Diesel. And we had a Rottweiler before when we were in Arizona, and my husband had one before that. But I don't know how long he's going to stay up here with me crocheting. Is the sound still not working? Ugh. Hey, no chomping on the cord. No chomping on the cord. Is the sound working now over on TikTok, guys? Sorry, I've got my hands full if you can't tell. No chomping on the cord. No chomping on the cord. All right. All right. Oh, now we can hear it. Okay, so guys, ow, 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 ow. That hurts, little buddy. So this is our newest puppy, Diesel, and I don't know how long I'm going to be able to have him up here on my lap while I'm crocheting. But yeah, he is a German Rottweiler, and we got him um, this past Friday. We got him from the breeder here in Alabama. We had a Rottweiler before. Sorry, he's hard to keep on screen and whatnot. He just had his breakfast, so I don't know if he's going to lay up here and be good while I'm crocheting. He might stay. Sometimes after he gets his breakfast, he'll no chewing on the camera. He'll have a little nap. But right now, you can see he's very full of energy. And so, anyhow, his name is Diesel, and Mr. Wheeler and I are, of course, very excited to have him. His brother is not so amused right now because he is chomping on everything. And anyhow, he's really he'll be a really good dog. For those that have not had Rottweilers, they're very sweet and loving. But he is in the puppy phase right now, and he's discovered electrical cords and house slippers are a new thing. Yesterday, it was the kitchen towels that he was dragging where I had him hanging, and so anyhow, is he's hard to keep on screen here. Uh, if he will settle down, I can actually crochet and he'll just stay up here. But he's very chompy this morning because he's just excited. So anyhow, little Diesel is our newest family member. Okay, not on the no, don't chew the camera. No chewing the camera. Silly. No chewing the camera. All right. So anyhow, if he settles down a little bit later, I'll bring him back up. But sorry, it's a little chaotic. Okay, want to go down? Okay, let's go down. Elevator's going down. Okay, going down. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. You're going the wrong way, buddy. No chomping on mom's hair either. Okay, here we go. Ready? No cord. There you go. Anyhow. So anyhow, that is my life right now, you guys. New little puppy. Sorry, he's got my camera all messed up. Let me try to get you all adjusted. But yeah, he is quite the little chomper right now. I've had to, and he's trying to figure out how to climb up my chair. And once he settles down and he sleeps up here, you know, it's fine. It's just when he's so excited, and right now he's super chompy and playing hard. So anyhow, that is our latest little addition to our family here. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's over here trying to chomp on my yarn. Can you see him? That's not yours. No, 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 no. You little dinosaur, you. So he's got the sharpest little teeth. So hey, Frostbit, good morning. Sorry, y'all. I know that was like a chaotic start to our live with no sound and showing the puppy, but that's my life right now. So uh, you can see I've got my hands full, but he'll be a really good dog. Like I said, we had a Rottweiler in Arizona, and hopefully I don't mess up. This new puppy's name is Diesel. Um, our previous Rottie that we had, his name was Wheeler, of course. And so, anyhow, when we moved to Arizona, we had a total of 3 dogs in Arizona, and we brought um, the 2 with us. They actually stayed with Mama Wheeler and Papa Wheeler for about a month because before we moved, you know, when we were in Arizona here, we lived in the hotel for about 45 days. And so anyhow, it's one of those things that little Wheeler, who was not so little, he was too much for Mama Wheeler and Papa Wheeler to try to deal with all 3. And we had a friend in Arizona there. He had a purebred female, and he really wanted a male. And so anyhow, he said, "Well, I'll take Wheeler for you, you know." And is the color weird this morning? Trying to get the light set up. Sorry, everything got messed up, you guys, when he was trying to come up here and I was trying to show you everything. So let me try to get this adjusted. Ugh, I can't crochet with it the way it is. And so anyhow, it was just one of those things. We ended up leaving him with our buddy, and Wheeler is definitely living his best life still in Arizona. He's got his little lady. They've had a couple litters of puppies, and so anyhow, if I mess up and call him Wheeler, that's why. But our new puppy's name is Diesel. And like I said, I just got him Saturday. Mr. Wheeler went and picked him up from the gal here, and so it's uh, my life is a little scrambled right now. I normally am very calm, cool, and collected, but I feel I feel like right now it's a little different than normal. But he plays really hard, and he runs around with his toys and um he has just started this where he chomps on the back of my leg, and so I've had to tell him no a few times for that. Um, but you know, we'll get these things worked out. It's just going to take time. When they're little like this, they're you know, a bit of a handful, but it's so much fun, right? So anyhow, oh Amy, thank you so much for the roses. Um, but that is kind of what's going on in my world right now. So we'll see if he calms down a little bit and he gets all of his running around and playing. He might come back up here and want to take a little nap. He likes to do that in the mornings. I fed him breakfast before I came on the live, so usually after breakfast he'll run around for a little bit and then he'll kind of settle in and take a little nap. So we'll see if he does. I'll bring him back up here for you guys to see him again. But right now I can hear him out. You can hear him running around the living room playing with his toys. So anyhow, that is what is going on. I did upload some new stickers for all of you subscribers, and Anyhow, Gen X is not going to be on this morning. Our moderator, she has work training that she has to do. But this morning, I am working on just a little 2-row repeat baby blanket. This is called Cherries Jubilee. And I am doing a crisscrossed double crochet, which you can see here. And then I'm doing a half double slip stitch. So I'm just working back and forth with rows like this. Very easy pattern. The yarn is by Lion Brand, and it is their ice cream yarn. And it is in the colorway Cherries Jubilee. So that's what I called my blanket. But it's the ice cream yarn, and it's just really pretty pink with some rose and a little blue accent. And I thought it was really pretty. And so I wanted to do something that would kind of just show off the colors, but be a little subtle. And so I thought, well, I'll just do a crisscross double crochet. You know, that's one of the stitches I like to do for my baby blankets. It gives it a nice texture, very easy. I don't have to think about it a whole lot. I can just sit here and crochet. And then when I turn my work, we'll do the half double slip stitch, which you guys have seen me do that a lot in recent days here. I will also do this blanket sometimes with a single crochet when I turn my work. But basically, to do the crisscross double crochet, I skip a stitch, and into the next stitch here, I do a double crochet. Then I come back here and pick up the stitch that I missed with the double crochet. So I yarn over, go straight under both those bars all the way through to the back, grab up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, and yarn over, pull through two. And you can see that it crisscrossed them. It also looks crisscrossed from the back. So that's what it looks like from the back. So it's a really easy repeat. Like I said, when I do some complicated blankets, I like to do some easy stuff just kind of on the side. Um, so that way, when I'm tired, I don't have to be doing as much counting and that kind of stuff. It's always nice to have one of these little projects going. So again, I'm going to skip a stitch, into the next stitch, do a double crochet. Then I'm going to come back here and pick up this one that I missed. So a crisscross double crochet. Yarn over, go under both bars all the way through, grab up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through two, and yarn over, pull through two. So there's our little crisscross. So it's a beautiful little baby blanket. You know, I'm just going to stack up these rows till I get it the size that I want. I started with 122 chains. So I chained 122, and then I just did a single crochet row. And then I started my crisscrosses, and I'm just alternating between these two rows. So very easy. And then I'll come back and put some kind of a fancier border on this. So, oh wow, Diesel right now is trying to get his. Let me see if I can show you guys. He's trying to get his blanket out of his crate. I don't know if you guys can see him over there. There's his crate, and he's literally trying to drag his blankie out of his crate. That's our new little puppy in there. Like I said, I I have my hands full. That's why he's not napping with me right now, because he, he's over there in destructive mode. Too funny. So yeah, I definitely have my hands quite full this morning. uh, yeah, now he has his little stuffed monkey that my sister-in-law she brought for our other dog that we have for Christmas, and anyhow, he's got that now, and he's shaking it and growling at it. Uh, it's too funny. Let's see. Jesse G said, I have a new puppy also, and he wants to rearrange all the blankets and beds. Yeah, that's what this one likes to do too. Our new little puppy's name is Diesel, and we've only had him. We got him Friday afternoon. We had a snow day here in Alabama, and my husband, they canceled his work. And you all have heard me talk about my husband and his four-wheel drive trucks and stuff. So I'll tell you, a little snow is not going to stop him from anything. He's lived in a lot snowier places. We, we hardly ever get snow here. If we do, it's like a dusting or maybe an inch. But in Arizona, we had big snow. But my husband lived for a long time in Iowa, and they have big snow in Iowa. So anyhow, he went to the gal's house. We got him here in Fort Payne, and like I said, a little snow wasn't going to slow him down at all. So we got him Friday afternoon, and then we had Saturday, Sunday, and then yesterday was my first day of work. He did pretty good with work. Like I said, he plays, and then he's just out. He's just out sleeping. And so right now he's over in my plants in the window. I my lives might be a little crazy for the time being, just until I can get him kind of more settled in. Okay, now he's out of the plants. Uh, he's back over on his bed. Sorry, y'all. So anyhow, he did pretty good yesterday while I was at work. We, took lots of potty breaks to go outside. Of course, he hasn't even figured out the concept of outside for potty breaks. And and then he just fell asleep at my feet a couple times in my office. Our other dog likes to sleep at my feet when I'm working too. So it must be they feel safe under my desk, I guess. I have a pretty big desk, so there is room for them under there. But anyhow, it's pretty fun. Shannon says, when you get to the end, can you show me how you close? Absolutely. Um, hey, Mama Bird, good morning. Uh, let's see. They are never, though, don't let them fool you. Yeah. it's, it really, it really has got me on my toes right now. My life is normally pretty chill. You guys have figured this out about me. But when we left Arizona, we left Wheeler behind. And like I said, he went to such a great home. But I really miss my other Roddy that we had. And I was working from home when we got him, and he was just like my best bud. And so, anyhow, Mr. Wheeler said when we moved, because I was heartbroken, I just cried and cried and cried when we left Wheeler behind. Like I said, if you're just hopping on, he's at our friend's house, and his friend um, had a female already. Are you trying to come up here, buddy? No chomping on the cord. No, 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 no. No cord. No cord. Okay, you want to come up? You want to do the elevator? Come on. Come on. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. All right. All right. Come over here and say hi. But if you're, no, see, we don't want any chomping. We don't want any chomping, buddy. Okay, okay, okay. No chomping. Hang on. No chomping. That's mom's yarn. You're going to have to go right back down. Uh, I've clicked a button accidentally on my. Okay, I think I'm all the way zoomed out. Yeah. So anyhow, oops. Oh, I've hit all sorts of stuff on my live now, and I can't get out of it. Ow, that hurts. Okay, you're going back down. No, 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 no. Okay, elevator's going down. Turn around. Turn around. Going down. You should have been better behaved. Go on. He's so brave too. He just like jumps out of my chair. Oh, that didn't last long. Sorry, guys. He acts like he's gonna be all nice and sweet, and then he's got his pumpy chompers going. He's over here now trying to climb up my chair. He wants to be up here with me, but when he's chompy like this, I leave him down to play with his toys because my hands can't handle it. You guys think I get injured with doing dishes and stuff in the kitchen? I think for a while I might end up with some injured hands. So anyhow, this blanket is called Cherries Jubilee, and this is uh, by Lion Brand ice cream yarn. And I'm just doing a very simple 2-row repeat. I'm doing a row of crisscross double crochets, and then I'm following with a half double slip stitch. But this is, I buy it 3 rolls, 3 skeins at a time. Lion Brand ice cream from Joann's, and they will shrink wrap them up like this. So you can see this is the one I started using. 3 skeins is usually enough for me to do an entire baby blanket if I add some white to the border. So that's what it looks like. The yarn is called Cherries Jubilee. And anyhow, I'm just, right now I am working on the crisscrossed double crochet. So you can see here, here's the crisscross. So the way I do this is I skip one, and into the next I do a double crochet. Then I come back here and pick up the stitch that I missed. So I yarn over and I do a double crochet all the way through. Grab that loop up, pull it up. Now there's 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So it's just a very simple crisscross. So again, I'm going to skip one and into the next, do a double crochet. Then I come back here and pick up the one I missed. So yarn over, go under both bars. Oh, now he's laying down and quiet. Let me see if he's ready for his nap. Okay, hold that thought. Come here, baby. You want to come up? You want to come up? Come here, Diesel. Come on. Come on. Up here. Okay, here we go. Going up. Okay, good boy. Okay, I know you're excited about that camera, but just lay here and be good. It's nap time. It's nap time, okay? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Just relax. Just relax. Yeah, there you go. Okay, stay down. Stay down there. It's a good boy. You're sleepy. You're very sleepy. Yes. Yes, you are. Just let it go. Let it go. Woo-saw. Yeah. Yeah, you want to take a little nap, don't you? Y'all can't see him very good. He's settling in. There we go. We're getting somewhere now, folks. Yeah, good boy. Oh, yes. It's a good boy. Such a rough little life so far. There we go. Okay. Now you think mom can crochet? Are you going to chomp on everything? Or are you going to relax? Okay, let's try to do some crocheting now. Okay, so I skip one into the next with a double crochet. Then I come back and pick up this little one that I miss. So, and just do a double crochet. So this is a very easy pattern. If you know how to make a double crochet, you could do this because all it is about the stitch placement. So we're going to skip this one and then into the next double crochet. Hey, Debbie, good morning. Debbie is over on YT this morning. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Um, I'm just working on a little baby blanket this morning. But we have our newest little family member here, and it looks like he is settling in for maybe a little nap. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. He doesn't, he likes to hang over like the arm of the chair or my leg or something. It's kind of cute. So anyhow, I think he's starting to relax a little bit. The dogs, my hook size I'm using is a size G6. Now, this yarn calls for bigger than that. It calls for an H8. And this is a 3-weight yarn. I feel like it works better with a G6, but you could do the you could do the H8 uh, hook size if you wanted to. But this morning I am doing a G6. I chained 122 and then I chained an additional two for my turning chain. So when you do your crisscross double crochets, because you're doing two, 1, 2, you'll just need an even stitch. And so I did that starting chain. And then once I did my starting chain, I did a row of single crochets the whole way down. And then I just put my crisscrosses into that row of single crochets almost to the end here, and then we'll be turning. But on the turn, instead of doing a single crochet, I'm doing a half double slip stitch. So that's what's adding this little row of texture you can see right here is the half double slip stitch. It's a very easy stitch, and it's nice to substitute that in place of a single crochet. So it just kind of adds a little bit of texture to it. But for this row, all I'm doing is a row of crisscross double crochets. So where I first learned to do the stitch like this for baby blankets was from Tiffany at Daisy Farm Crafts. She has a pattern that is called Baby Kate's Blessing Blanket. You guys have seen me work on that blanket a lot. Um, Carrie, I'm going to show you a half double slip stitch in just a moment, but that is what this, if you can see these rows of texture that I have right here, those are from a half double slip stitch when we turn our work and go back the other direction. So anyhow, I really love that Baby Kate's Blessing blanket. I like to do it solid white and then put a really pretty colored border on it. But sometimes I will do it with a colored yarn as well. And then I just thought, well, instead of doing a single crochet, so Baby Kate's Blessing Blanket, all it is a row of crisscross double crochets. And instead of the half double slip stitch here, you do a single crochet. And it just gives it a little different look. Um, but I really like it with the half double slip stitch. I like that little added row of texture that it gives. And so it's just a really nice, easy, repeating pattern that I don't have to think about, that I just can kind of have in my works in progress projects kind of going. And always just work on it after work when I'm really tired to count stitches and stuff. So I'm coming up to the end here. Now, when I do my ends, instead of crisscrossing the last stitches, what I do is I do two double crochets instead of crisscrossing these. If you go to attach your border, um, you kind of end up with a larger size hole here. If you are attaching the border to it. And so what I like to do is do my two stitches. I attach my border here on the very last one. That leaves this one kind of floating here, and it helps to bridge that gap and kind of keep it closed up a little more. So that way when I come back and do my scalloped edge or whatever I'm doing, it'll just kind of be a way for me to attach it. So again, instead of crisscrossing these last two, I do a double crochet, and then I do another double crochet over here in the very last stitch. So that's how I finish this out. Now I'm going to turn my work. And so I turn, and now I'm going to work back in the other direction. So into this first stitch here, I don't chain or anything. What I do is I yarn over, and I actually do a slip stitch, a half double slip stitch into this stitch. So I go through, grab up a loop. So now I have 3 loops on my hook. You can see them there. Instead of yarning over like you do a half double, I'm going to take this first loop and I'm going to drag it under these 2 loops. And then I'm going to move to the next stitch. Again, make like you're doing a half double. So go under, pull up a loop. Now we have 3. Now again, instead of yarning over and finishing that, I'm going to drag this one under these 2. And then I move to the next stitch, yarn over. I'm going under both bars, grab up a loop. Now we have 3. yarn over, pull through those other 2 stitches. I'm going to do a few more and then we'll turn it so you guys can kind of see how we're doing this. And I'm going to talk about the little trick that I have for doing this stitch also. So yarn over, go down under both bars, grab up a loop, and then I just pull that loop through both. Yarn over under both bars, grab up a loop, and you'll get faster with this, and then just drag that. So this is a half double slip stitch. A lot of people have not seen this stitch before. It's just a great way to add a little texture to it. So I'm just going to do a few more here, and then I want to show you a side-by-side kind of comparison here of what we're doing. So the way that Daisy Farm Crafts does Baby Kate's Blessing Blanket is instead of what I'm doing right here, she does a single crochet. So let's do a few single crochets just so you guys can kind of see the difference of what I'm doing versus Baby Kate's Blessing Blanket. These are both great options for baby blankets. But instead of the half double, I'm just doing a bunch of single crochets so we can look at how it looks on the other side. So the half double slip stitch, it puts the texture to the back, okay? So you can see here, this beginning part here is where I did right to here is the half double slip stitch. So do you see how it has that kind of added row of texture there? Versus this is just a single crochet. Again, the single crochet looks nice and it gives it it's still a really beautiful blanket. I just really feel like this half double slip stitch really shows off what we're doing here and it adds a little something something, you know what I mean? Without having to do a lot of effort. So I'm going to pull this back. Now on the back, you can see they both look pretty much the same from the back. Yeah, it Jesse, it definitely gives it some dimension. It's really really cool. I thank you guys all for sending the hearts flying up the screen this morning, and I saw some new followers joining us as well. Welcome, welcome. For those that don't know, my name is April, and I come on live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings. I am a hobby crocheter. Um, Sorry, it's given me. Your team has completed the first stage of Team Quest. I don't know what that is, you guys. It does all these like team challenges and stuff. I don't sign up for that stuff. It just does it automatically. So anyhow, I am a hobby crocheter, and I just come on here to crochet with my friends and have some coffee and chat and crochet and kind of share some of the projects that I'm doing. And for those that don't know, I am live both on TikTok and on YouTube this morning, and my handle is the same, Wheeler 8 Acres, but my name is April. And we have a marvelous little community here. Um, so lots of crocheters and fiber artists. It's not just me. There's lots of fun happening in the chat every morning as I'm crocheting away and answering questions. Now, today's excitement was Mr. Wheeler and I got a new puppy over the weekend. You can kind of see him, this black blob here. He's kind of settled down and he's snoozing right now. But our new little puppy's name is Diesel. And like I said, we just got him Friday afternoon. And so he's our newest family member. But we do have a small flock of laying hens here in Alabama, and I have bird feeders. The deer come in, lots of critters. But crochet is just kind of my hobby and my passion. So I come on at 7 Central Time, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings, and then I hop off at 8:30, and I have to go to work. I do work full time. I work remote in Arizona, so that allows me time in the mornings to come on and crochet. And I've always crocheted in the morning before work, but one of my girlfriends there in Arizona, she kept telling me, "You need to get on TikTok. You need to show the world what you're doing." And I would kid around with her and I'd be like, "Dude, stop being overly dramatic." Like Nobody wa nobody gives a rat's you know what about April in Alabama and her crocheting, and she really kept on me. She really kept on me. Her name is Christina. She's a dear friend of mine. She's also one of my customers. But anyhow, she harped on me, and so I started going live in July, and it has been the most fun, rewarding experience just to meet all of you guys. Really, really fun and exciting. And so, anyhow, it's just been really, really exciting. And I just have enjoyed all of you so much. So, the part that is really amazing is we hit 10,000 followers last week on the live on Tuesday, which I never thought. Um, I never thought in my wildest dreams something like that would happen. Like I said, I kind of was shutting her down, but we did it. We hit 10,000 followers. And as a thank you, I am giving away a wood blocking board. It's an 11-inch blocking board. It has a nice base. I didn't bring it with me this morning because I was having, the dog and everything. But if you want to be entered to win the wood blocking board, there is a video on my TikTok. Now, YouTubers, if you're watching, this is a TikTok only giveaway. You would need to go over there. And some of you guys watch me on both. But look for the video that says 10,000 followers. And like I said, it's a really nice blocking board. It is a $50 value. I will send it to you directly from Amazon, whoever the winner is. To be entered, you need to be following me on TikTok. You do not need to be a subscriber, but you need to be following me. You need to like the video and then comment on the video. Whatever you want to say, congratulations, whatever. We will use a comment picker. And I said I was going to do it on Wednesday, but I think I might do it on Thursday this week. Leave it open for a while longer. I think I don't know how many comments are on it right now, but there is, I think, at least 100 comments on there. And anyhow, like I said, it's a really nice wood blocking board, but it's just my way to say thank you to all of the followers. And I thought it would be a fun celebration kind of gift. So if you are interested in the blocking board, feel free to hop over to that video and give it a thumbs up, and then just be sure and comment on it. And then whoever the winner is, I will DM you and you can share your address, and then I will send it to you directly from Amazon. So anyhow, like I said, I don't have any sponsors or anything. It's just my way of saying thank you. I appreciate all of the support. So anyhow, I hope you guys think that's uh, a cool little gift. So anyhow, back to what I'm doing here today. So for those that are just joining on, we are working on the Cherries Jubilee blanket, and I've got it flipped upside down here, but you can see the texture of it. The yarn that I'm using today is the Lion Brand ice cream yarn. And it is this really pretty, like mauve and blue and pink. The colorway is Cherries Jubilee. This is a 3-weight, 100% acrylic yarn. It calls for a size H8 hook. Sorry, I don't want to take it out of the package. It calls for an H8 hook. However, today I am using a size G6. I do really like Lion Brand ice cream yarn because it is machine washable and dryable, and it's rather economical. It's not super expensive. I usually can make a baby blanket with 3 skeins. You can see I've been working on the middle skein here. It's a little squished up. Um, but I am doing a very easy 2-row repeat. Okay, so if we look at this, um, my baby's getting comfortable there. Can you see him? So we are doing a row of crisscrossed double crochets. Then we turn our work when we get here to the end, and then we're doing a row of half double slip stitch. So this row of texture that you see here, this is what we're doing right now. So it just kind of adds a little something, something, a little dimension. It's really a pretty way to add a little um, just accent row to your blanket. So the way that we do the half double slip stitch, this is a new stitch for a lot of people. I saw a video of this and the person didn't say what it was. I hate when people do that. If you're going to go to all the effort to make a video of something, please share the details. We all want to know what it is you're doing or what the stitch is. So I'm going to explain it to you now. So in the top of the stitch, we have 2 bars. If you are new to crochet, whenever you have a crochet stitch, you have 2 bars, one in the front and one in the back. This one that faces you is called the front loop. The one that is away from you is the back loop. Okay, so these 2 loops are the front and back loop. The way that I do this stitch is I yarn over, I go under both bars, both the front loop and back loop, and then I grab a loop, just like I'm going to do a half double crochet. Okay, so we have 3 loops on our hook. For a half double crochet, normally you would yarn over and pull through all 3. We're not going to do that for the slip stitch. What we're going to do is we're going to take our hook, this loop here, the first one that's facing my hook, we're going to drag it under these 2 loops. That is your half double slip stitch. So let's do a few more kind of slow motion here. Yarn over, go under both bars, grab up a loop. Now we have 3. Again, drag this one under these 2. When you do that, that is what is creating that little line of texture, okay? Yarn over, under both bars, grab up a loop, yarn over, pull through both. Now, guys, this took me a little bit to get comfortable with this stitch, and I'm going to show you the challenges that I had as you start doing this stitch. It's my husband calling me. I hope everything's okay. Let me pause the live here real quick, guys. Let me call him right back.